What's going on, YouTube? It's Tizzy here, and this is my first actual commentary for you guys. The last couple commentaries I made have been bad quality. I didn't really take the time to do them right, and I hope that this one is going to turn out okay, because I'm only going to do it in one take. I'm actually using my camera to record my my audio, excuse me, and I'm using my friend Zach. He recorded my gameplay. He was generous enough to do that for me with his HD PVR, and I want to thank him for that. And I want to thank you guys for going ahead and watching this, and I would appreciate it if you went ahead and subscribed, because hopefully there's going to be more videos like this in the future. Now, the topic I want to talk to you guys about today is the community on Call of Duty, or really any game, but specifically Call of Duty for this commentary. As many of you know, there's a lot of complaining going on in the Call of Duty community. It's been going on like that ever since I can remember, since the Call of Duty 4 days. If you didn't quick scope and search, you were a noob. If you used a shotgun and ran around and killed people with it, you were a noob. You know, whatever. And you got ridiculed for doing it. Now, I think that's pretty ridiculous. I think if you pay for the game, you pay out of your pocket $60 for a game, that you should be able to play it however you like. You shouldn't have to be harassed by people on the internet because of how you play your game. It's their own fault that they got killed by you in the game. They shouldn't have to just go crying home to their mom about it. You know, I mean, personally I think it's ridiculous. I mean, if I want to use a grenade launcher, shotgun, whatever it is, I'm going to use it, no matter what you say. And if you start arguing with me about it, I'm just going to mute you and move on. Simple as that. And I think most people should be like that. I don't see what the big deal is with using weapons that are good. I think people feel like you need to use a terrible gun in order to be accepted, and I just don't see that as making sense. I mean, people say if you use the FAMAS or whatever, you're a bad player, and that just doesn't really make sense, because that, in fact, makes you a better player because you know how to make a class. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? If you make a stupid class, like if you put on like flak jacket and I don't know, warlord, and don't even put 2 attachments on your gun, I mean, that's just being stupid. Some people might consider it being a good player because you're challenging yourself, but no, that's just being stupid. If you want to win, do it right. You're not gonna cut back on yourself. Like, I just don't see the point. If you want to do good in a game, use whatever you can to do good. You shouldn't have to challenge yourself like that just because other people want you to, especially people you don't know over the internet. I mean, yeah, people on the internet should not. I mean, maybe if you know them and they're your friend, maybe you can kind of come in the middle or meet in the middle or whatever and just kind of do it for fun. But if you're in an online match and you're trying to get experience, use whatever the hell you want and don't be judged by people, because it's just ridiculous. I don't understand why people are like that. I guess it's just because they're not good enough at the game to defend themselves from these kind of weapons. And as you see in this gameplay, I'm using the FAMAS red dot, and I just picked up the AK-74U with suppressor. And as you can see by the title of this video, I went flawless. And I try not to camp. Usually I don't camp because I don't like it. I actually don't like camping. I like to run around, and when I run out of ammo, I pick up enemy weapons, and it's fun for me. And I think almost died here, but that's whatever. Anyway, so I'm sort of trying to play the objective, and at the same time rack up a bunch of kills. I'm playing with my friend GeorgiaDog594 here. He changed his gamer tag to Turbo Toot, which is stupid. But anyway, calling my gunship, about to own some noobs. Yeah, usually when I play Call of Duty, I play Domination. If not Domination, then Search. Usually, those are the only 2 game types I play, unless I'm playing with a friend who wants me to play something else with them. Domination, I usually have Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Dogs. In this case, I had Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Gunship, because I kind of realized that Gunship gets you more kills than Dogs usually, if you're good with it. Like, Gunship is awesome, especially on maps like Jungle where there's no cover almost whatsoever. And here's someone trying to shoot me down. Well, they did shoot me down. And I'm going to go ahead and say that if nobody shot me down, if nobody ever shot you down, you would dominate. Like, I would literally be going like 53-0 this game, not 37-0, which is still a really good score, excuse me. But anyway, that's kind of besides the point. Yeah, so back on the community, I kind of rambled on there for a minute. Back on the community, there's a lot of guns that I like to use that most people would consider newbie or whatever. You know, I like to use the FAMAS occasionally, or my favorite gun is actually the AK-47 with dual mag. But my favorite gun on my player card is the L96A1. And I don't use that because I feel like challenging myself or because people pressure me into using it. I use it because I really enjoy sniping. Like, the satisfaction of getting a kill when you're using a sniper rifle is awesome. It's just like, aim down the sight, I can hard scope if I want to, and boom, you get a kill, and it's just one shot, and it feels really good. And no, I'm not using a sniper this game, I'm using a FAMAS. But then again, I think I'm like level 17 or something like that in this video. So that's why I was using the FAMAS. I probably would have been using something different, but anyway. So we got the FAMAS here. Usually on big maps like Array or Discovery or Jungle, I'll be using the L96. And if not the L96, the PSG. And if not that, then an assault rifle. You will never catch me using a submachine gun on a big map like that. Unless I'm like high or something. No, I don't do drugs, so I'm just kidding. Don't do drugs, stay in school. Anyway, I said anyway a lot. I'm gonna keep saying anyway a lot, so yeah, expect that. Wow, this is getting tough to think of stuff to talk about. It's been about 7 minutes now. Let's see. The PSG-1, when the game first came out, it was alright. It usually took 2 shots to kill, but if you had anything on it that wasn't the regular sight, it always took 2 shots to kill, even if it was a headshot. Like, I remember one time I was playing on Jungle, and this guy was laying down prone using an RC car, and I shot him in the head with a ACOG sight on it, and I walked away because I thought I would have killed him, and I was like, wait a minute, where's my 150? I turned around, and he was still laying on the ground using his RC car, and I was like, what the hell? So, but then other times, like in one of my other videos, if you look on my Homestar563 account, one of my other videos actually has me getting a, like, this was before they patched the PSG. I actually got a double headshot with 1 shot. So, you know, it was really random and sporadic, and, you know, they fixed it though. They actually put more power into it. And yeah, so the PSG is a really good gun. Dragunov's good, I like ACOG on it, and I just do not use the WA-2000. Snipers in this game have really been toned down a lot since Modern Warfare 2. And, oh god, almost out of time. Well, anyway, next video, I don't know what I'll talk about, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Peace.